What's up, good people? GameStop is at it again. I wanted to talk about Dogecoin. I wanted to talk about Neo, but we got to address the elephant in the room. Hey, my name is Larry Jones. This is Stock Up with Larry Jones. You guys are my family. I call you family. I call you good people. Hey, do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Hit all. Let's talk about AMC, and we'll touch on Doge and Neo at the end. Let's deal with the market right now in real time. Let's just go right to the charts. Let's see what's happening, what happened at opening bell, and let's discuss what's going on. So we'll be fully aware of what's going on, good people. So if you look at the charts right now, let me show you what happened at opening bell, right? At opening bell, before the bell, pre-market, the AMC was up immensely. It was going to be a killer day. It was on its way to hit $100 today. And what happened was this report came out right here. AMC filed to sell 11 million shares of stock immediately, immediately tanking the stock, of course. Stocks immediately tanked. So here's what happens when you guys caught wind of that. It was about right here, 58, right. And the news came out before, but right at opening bell, because a lot of you guys can't trade pre-market. That's why I have a link for the Webull app below where you can trade pre-market. All right. Deposit $100, get 2 free stocks. But here's what's happening at opening bell when most of you guys can make moves. It fell. Boom. So it went from 58 to 52 right at opening market, right? Then some of you guys bought in, running it back up to 62. Now it went all the way down to 43, and now it's slowly starting to come back, all right? I'm going to leave that going. So what's happening is now, let's see where we at. Look at that big red candlestick, big sell-off right at opening bell. Bam. So here's what's happening, good people. We knew it was going to be a bumpy ride. And hey, I'm actually still holding. And I know some of you guys are like, what? The positions that I got that I told you guys I'm going to hold, I'm still holding. This is about integrity for me. I think that the 11 million shares is a drop in the bucket. And I think in a lot of ways, so a lot of you guys are new, it's actually a good thing. If they're going to use this capital to pay off debt, it's actually just going to make the company more sovereign. That's what I think. This is Larry. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. That's what I think. I also think that you got to look back at GameStop and what GameStop taught us. This happened with GameStop. It will literally fall 50, 60% and then run back up. I think that it came down to the floor, and I think it's going to go back up from this point because people are having knee-jerk reactions. I don't react on knee-jerks. So I'm holding my long positions. But I will tell you, I'm holding on the positions that I had, and I share with you guys that I'm going to be holding for the movement. But what I did was, because I want to teach you guys also, in my post-COVID position that I had last year of AMC, I sold some shares and I did a trailing stop loss. But I had that set a month ago. And here's what happens. Same thing happens to GameStop. A lot of you guys put on trailing stop losses and this forced it and it boom and it clicked it. And I can guarantee you it sold below. It'll push right by your trailing stop losses or your hard stop losses. It's going to just trigger all these stop losses. I can hear them like a million rat traps. Pop, 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 pop. And that's what's happening. So a lot of you guys are new and you want to know what's happening. This was expected, right? And this is nothing. if more of us keep buying and holding, you're going to see some manipulation happening. Now, this is not manipulation. This makes sense to me. This is not manipulation. So I'm holding. I'm telling you guys to hold. I'm everything that I bought that I said I'm holding, I quadrupled down. I'm still holding. And because it's about the movement to me. Remember, if you join the movement, do not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Don't do your bill money. Don't do your rent, your mortgage, your kids' retirement. That's foolish. Never, ever do that on any occasion. Don't go to the bank and get a loan just so you could chase something speculative like this. You don't want to do that. This is battle. You got to think about this stock, the ones that you buy, as bullets. What does bullets do when you're on the battlefield? You shoot that bullet, and when that bullet leaves your rifle or your gun, it's gone. You don't have it anymore. So that's what I want you guys to look at, these stock positions in AMC that you have now. If you're trying to get rich overnight, good people, you're in it for the wrong game, right? But I do want to say, now that a lot of you guys are in AMC, and this is your first trade, then let's look at what you could do. I was so elated yesterday. I'm reading these posts. I just made enough money to pay off my debt. And some of you guys got out. I'm happy for you. One guy made $500,000. I saw 3 millionaires be made yesterday. That was in this for a long term, and they were making great gains. All right. And so I saw one guy was like, hey, my wife was like, sell, sell, sell. His wife was calling him on his job. Then an hour later, she's like, buy more, idiot. And it was just crazy. And as you can see now, I'm watching it in real time. Look at it coming back. Look at it coming back. So good people, 11 million shares is a drop in the bucket. OK, just know that it's a drop in the bucket. If retail investors keep buying and holding, it will literally push this back up, right? And so for those of you that do not have disposable income to do this, do not get in. Do not do this. But if you got some money and you are for the cause, like when I mean for the cause, like we got naked shares and synthetic shares. So these synthetic shares, naked shares, are supposed to be against the law. These synthetic shares, this is something that the institutions have been able to do. You and I can't do it, but they can do it. So they'll spot a share. They don't even have to buy it or borrow it yet. They'll spot a share, and then they will have an intent to buy it, right? And then 5 other institutions do the same thing to that same share. And now you got all of these shares out in the market, making the existing shares, that the real shares, worth less money. That's downward pressure on the stock. And so they're able to do stuff like this, and we're not. It's not fair, good people. It's not fair. It's our time, right? So I'm saying it's time to level this playing field. I'm in this for the long haul. I'm holding. As a matter of fact, when I see these dips, I think I might buy some more at the bottom. I'm not telling you to do it. I think I might buy some more. But good people, if you've made this kind of money, if you made 500,000, somebody said I just got out of debt in 24 hours. That's what brings me joy. You know, average people, more money than I've ever had. When I premiered live yesterday, somebody said that they literally just paid their house off. Somebody was asking about taxes. I'm like, I'm not the person to ask for taxes. I'm the last person. I'm going to tell you, like I told him, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I have no idea. That's what I told him, good people. So don't ask me for taxes. But what I will say, if you did cash out, if your stop loss got triggered and you got all of this money, learn about investing some of it. Don't just be Johnny Day Trader. Learn about long-term investing, okay, good people? And that's what I want you to do. You got to understand. And people say, what's a long position and a short position? You'll learn these things and you'll learn how to make money on these moves. You could be in the calls and make money at the same time. So I'm down for the calls right now and I'm holding, and I'm going to say, if you've been holding, I'm going to say hold out, hold long, hold strong. That's what Uncle Larry is doing. I am holding long. I'm holding strong. We're going to see what the end going to be on this one. All right. We all locked arms, man. It's all of us. It's you and me. We're black. We're white. We're black. We're Asian. We're whatever. We're Hispanic. We're locked arms. And as far as the shares that are out there, we have the shares, retail investors, and the squeeze haven't even started yet. There is no short squeeze going on right now, right? Especially with the synthetic shares. And so if a squeeze happens, this really could run. All right. And so right now it is us on this battle, retail investors. And there's some institutions that got in on it also. And I will tell you, there's going to be some crazy manipulation happening on this one. Just like with GameStop. GameStop showed me at this point, this is what I learned from GameStop. Don't set a trailing stop loss. And I'm all about setting stop losses and trailing stop losses on your stock to protect your gains. But when you have swings like this and it's normal, I mean, for those of us that are in the cryptocurrencies, you will have in a day, you'll have a 20, 30% drop. So why would you set a 10% trailing stop loss? But then it'll turn around and come all the way back. And so that's where I am with this one. This is about a movement to me, good people, and I hope it is for you. Yesterday, I didn't get around to talking about Dogecoin. Usually, you guys know I've been really playing Doge really good. I was going to say yesterday, but AMC took it all the time up about not like I know that when Dogecoin gets added to Coinbase, it's going to be an upward move on it, right? But as of today, it got added to Coinbase Pro. So that's like big deal. Most of you guys don't have Coinbase Pro, right? If you have Coinbase, most people are using Coinbase and not Coinbase Pro. So it didn't do much being added to a Coinbase Pro. So I'm still holding the ones that I bought at 29 cents. When it gets added to Coinbase, then I believe that's going to be an upward catalyst. All right. And then I was going to talk about NEO. 2 days ago, it hit $41. I still think it's a great stock. I still think it's a buy under $37. And it's just going to be a good catalyst. I got to talk about these because I don't want to just be GameStop from here on out. But I can't ignore the elephant in the room. All right. So we were those of us that's been dollar cost averaging in NEO, buying it at $33, buying it at $35, buying it at $37. You know, it's paying off now. And yeah, we got a couple of days of red. Big deal. It's going to continue to slowly grow and go up, especially to me in the third quarter and fourth quarter. It's going to be great for NEO. I still have my price predictions. They got lowered a little bit because of what happens with the chip shortage. I still think NEO has the potential to be $65 by the end of the year, if not January of next year. Let's get back to GameStop. Listen, this is going to happen. Look at it in real time. Look at what it's doing. Like, it's just going all over the place. Here's what's happening. Knee-jerk reaction. Most new people that have bought into into AMC, and this is their first time investing, they don't know what's going on. They see that the selling of these shares is a bad thing. And me personally, I don't. Until they understand what that is, it's a lot of panic selling. But what's going to happen is, check this out. They're going to start seeing, they're going to down here. So we fell from 62 all the way to 43. Wow. And now people like myself and other people are saying, hey, number one, it's not that big of a deal. Number two, this could be a good thing for the company itself. We don't want to just buy the company. We want the company to be physically well, financially well. We want the company to be able to pay off of their debt. They had all of these closed theaters across the country for over a year. They have mountains of debt that was piling up. We want them to be able to pay off their debt and be cash flow positive. That's what we really want. So it's two purposes we want about this movement. We want people to have their jobs. I want to go to a movie theater and watch a movie. You know, I want to sneak my own popcorn in. I'm still a little ghetto. Don't let the suit fool you. I'm still a little ghetto. So I just that's what we want to do. We want these people to have jobs. All right. And we want this company to be a sovereign company, good people. That's what we want. And we want to make some money, but we also want to level the playing field. And we want the institutions to stop playing with us and our money. That's why they call our money dumb money. So that's why. And I'm going to tell you exactly why they call it dumb money. This is why. This boom, panic selling. That doesn't mean a thing to them, right? And you know, calculating right now off the top of my head, they've probably lost about 3.5 billion at this point. That's nothing to them. Nothing. All right. And I'm not trying to pull their heads off or anything like that. We just want to level the playing field, good people. I'm just going to spend a little time with y'all this morning and let's see what's going on. So it looks like the message is getting out. Now we're back up to 53. All right. Down from 43 to 53 in real time. And so that's what we want to do. We want to get the word out that it's not a horrible thing that they're selling. AMC is selling 11 million shares. It's not a bad thing. It actually could be a good thing to make the company sovereign. We also want to continue to hold. You know, I'm still holding, and I actually might, if it goes back down to 43, I might personally, I'm not telling you to do this, I might buy in even more. But here's what I'm going to end at this morning. I actually got up at 5 after going to bed at 12 and made a long video, and this news came out and I had to change everything. So here's what's happening. Here's what we got to look at, right? We have to understand that this movement, all right, we were up at 62 pre-market. We were up even higher. We have to understand that we have to have the tools so we can make money. And Webull is not the only app that trades pre and post market, but it's one of them. And I will tell you, this is not about me and downloads and Webull. This is about you having the proper tools. You can also do it in Fidelity. Call your Fidelity and ask them. But if you don't have an app that will allow you to trade pre and post market, you need to get one, because what happens now is, we knew this before opening bell, right? Let's just take AMC off the table and let's say it's another company. Let's say this is opening pre-opening bell. You could have sold right here and not run the risk of falling all the way down. Now, I'm talking about if this was not AMC, this was not a potential short squeeze, and this was a stock that was just performing horribly. You could have sold here, right? And then when opening bell happened and everybody else sold here, you would have been ahead of the game by having the proper tools. So I'm going to reiterate that if you look in the description, you will see a link for Webull. Download it, deposit $100, and you will get up to $1,850 in 2 free stock, right? It's a rolling wheel. Everybody's not gonna get $1,800. You might get, your 2 free stock might be $5 and $7. I just want to be real with you. But Even if you don't download Webull, find out if the broker you have provides pre and post market trading. So now we want to have the tools to equip us to make better money. All right, good people, I'm gonna just cut it off right there. I just wanted to hang out with y'all this morning and see what's going on. Yeah, it's making a comeback. It's making a comeback. Let's see what the end's gonna be on this. But I'm holding long, I'm holding strong. Remember, I first talked about this in January and I made the comment yesterday. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. You have to say I ain't. You can't use proper language right there. Just don't sound as gangster as it does. All right, good people. Hey, I love y'all. I'm having a little fun today, and let's see what it's going to be. I'll talk to you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Love you guys. Hold long, hold strong. We're going to win this battle. Peace.
Webull. Enjoy hours of pre- and post-market trading. Stocks and cryptocurrencies all in one app. Finally, a phone-friendly, easy-to-use trading app that helps you become a better trader. Soon you'll be trading like a pro. Webull, the future of trading. Click the link below in the description. Deposit $100 and get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850.